You're at the Kentucky and Indiana Terminal Railway Yards in Louisville, Kentucky in May 1980 for the Kentucky Derby, in which the Southern Railway brings in their special with their guests for the Derby. They come in on a Thursday and leave the Saturday evening after the Derby. That way the people get to take in the Oaks race on Friday and the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. We're in the yards, and you see the freight cars in the yards and the smoke in the background from the F units. You'll get a better shot in a little bit. Now you got a good shot of a Southern switcher working the yards here at the K&I. This is a flat yard, no hump. Most yards have humps in them, but this one is a flat yard. There's a shot of the many tracks in the yard, classification yard at the K&I. There's one of their switchers working the yards today. There you see an overpass for one of the city streets in Louisville, Kentucky. The switcher is standing right at the overpass or underpass for the cars. Southern switcher making its reverse movement here in the yards, doing today's work. Another good shot of the K&I yards. You see the exhaust from the F units off to your left there on the horizon. You'll get a better shot here in a little bit. There's one of the buildings in the shop complex to repair locomotives or cars. Looks like the workers are working on a railroad car there. There's some of the buildings in the K&I yards. Now we're at the servicing rack with the F units at the K&I yards. This is where they're refueled. The Southern F units have been washed clean. Look like they've just came off of the erecting shop floor. Here we're on a movement here with the F units in the yards. There's one of the shop buildings in the complex of the K&I yards. The F units are passing them on their way. The Southern brings in the whole brace of F units that they have on the roster. Making a slow movement down through the yards. Looks like we got a hitchhiker here on the side going down through the yards today. One of the crewmen on the head end there throw the switches that needs to be thrown while the units are working in the yards. As you can see, they make a nice photo, and they're running at a good speed to get a good photo of them. Here you're looking at some of the coaches in the private fleet that the Southern has to take to different events like the Kentucky Derby or any other events on their system throughout the year. As I said, you can take and see that they've got the cars all cleaned up. Makes for a good looking train with the private cars of their Southern fleet they got for the executive train.